You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright, what's up guys? We have a new video today, and to start, somebody actually dropped a deck list, which was really awesome. This is a deck that we're probably going to be playing next episode because the season resets next episode. So we'll be able to try out new decks all over again. This is a deck that somebody built in the comment section. This is the person's name right here. But there was a little bit of an issue. I only have 1 copy of this, and I only have 1 copy of the Fog Blade. So I replaced them with cards that I thought would work, like Branded Regained and Danger Nessie I put somewhere in here also because I thought it would just work. But this is what we have, and then the extra deck wasn't quite complete. So at the end of the episode, I'm going to kind of run through all of our extra deck cards just to help you fill it out. And if anybody else wants to like chime in and put what we should be playing in this deck, you could absolutely do that. But this is the deck that we're probably going to be playing at the beginning of next episode. Alright, unfortunately we lost this coin flip. The hand's not terrible. They're playing Snake Eye. I could pop this, but actually I could pop this. I don't know how much that would really do. They wasted their normal summon. I guess that's not too bad. I could just pop this, get it off the board. Nah, I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think we just let this go through. They open Poplar, which actually isn't that great. Poplar is kind of like a semi-brick now. I wouldn't say that it's like a full brick, but maybe I should have Ghost Ogre this Poplar, because then he wouldn't have had any monsters on board, and then he would have just been able to put that back. But then he could just, of course, just use the Snake Eye card to summon the other one from deck, and then summon 2 out. So I'll probably just save it for the field spell. It's probably better that way. I'm gonna do Birch next, and then you could summon back a monster. Yeah, you could summon this back. I can again Ghost Ogre this, but I don't know how much Ghost Ogreing this would really do. I mean, I guess it could have prevented this second effect too. He's gonna link away into Closed Moon. This is a problem. He's gonna go into this combo. Yeah, this deck is really outrageous. It's Snake Eye Fiendsmith. This deck is outrageous. It's crazy to me that they just like refuse to hit Snake Eye in a way that actually does enough damage to the deck where it's not played anymore. Like Snake Eye has been the best deck for pretty much 6-7 months, other than the little span of time that Tenpai was meta. But it's been pretty much beyond 6 to 7 months. I can't even remember the last time I did a tier list and it wasn't the best deck. And as they release just more generic stuff, it just ends up being better and better and better, like Fiendsmith, for example. I've seen it played with Azamine, I've seen it played with Fiendsmith, and both are just like really strong. Very resilient to hand traps. Even if I had a hand trap here, he would have just played right through it anyway. He's going to go Sequence. I guess we can Ghost Ogre on this, but again, it's just like every one of these cards floats, so it doesn't really matter. He's going to summon these 2 back. Okay, realistically, I'm just kind of wasting my time. He's going to go full combo. I don't think 1 Ghost Ogre is going to do anything, and then we have to try to like play a rank 4 through all that. It's just very difficult. Okay, unfortunately we lost the coin flip again, but I mean, this hand's looking pretty promising actually. It's got Necro Valley. I hate when you draw Necro Valley and you're going second. It's really, because it's like it's too late most of the time. And they're gonna play Exodia. This is bad. This Exodia deck is absolutely absurd. Not because it's like particularly good against meta decks, just really good against us. It's just like really, really, really good against us. Because there's not a lot that we can do about this Exodia deck. Because when they set that Raigeki Harpy's Feather Duster trap card at the end phase, it's like, dude, what am I supposed to do about that? I have a little plan in my head of what to do. It's to probably... a lava golem in the background. The goal here is probably to make a Baguska. And then set Crackdown. That'll probably be the best. But then he could just pop everything anyway. This is another deck, like, we just struggle against it. We just do. What out do we even have to the Exodia card? We have, and now if we summon a big monster too, it gets... The funny thing is we actually don't have monsters that have 3,000 attack. Not a lot of them anyway. They take a lot of effort to make. But, like, Baguska, he still has the trap card. He can pop our monster. We can go, maybe, the Shark. The Silent Honor Arc. This is perhaps what we can go into. And now he's going to do this card too. This is a card that I would love to pull, by the way. Silhouette Rabbit, I would love to pull this card. It would be really actually quite awesome. It's 2 effect monsters, generic, and it lets us set Angel Statue. It would actually be a really, really cool pull. Particularly in for our continuous trap / going second trap deck, it would be really cool. But what can you do, right? You got to remain positive. Nothing we can really do there. He's going to destroy all that stuff. He's probably going to set... Yeah, what's the plan here? The plan here is a little bit difficult because this card that he's about to set is just that. This is the one that really breaks everything. The Raigeki Dark Hole card. This thing right here. This thing is outright. To be a common and to be this good is actually insane. Like, that card is absolutely absurd. That's not doing anything anymore. That would have been decent earlier because then we could have prevented like this and stuff. But all right, let's... I'm trying to remain somewhat positive, but this is a little complex. So we're going to go with the reinforcements. Hopefully he doesn't negate that. He has no reason to actually negate that. Logically. He's going to go with this. Oh. So this is bad. Now he's going to go Angel Statue. That's basically a monster negate. That's basically an inherent summon negate. So we're going to go with reinforcements. With the reinforcements, I think we go for the Battling Boxer line. None of the other lines really help here. Anyway, so I guess we just go with this line. I think it's a wrap. There's just nothing we can... Like, the Raigeki Dark Hole card is just absolutely absurd. Because it just wipes our board. We can't even... There's nothing that we can do about it. It just wipes our entire board. This deck is literally so good against us. This card doesn't destroy the Unstoppable Exodia, right? Cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Oh, look at that. I guess maybe it does. Maybe it does do that. The issue is that this can stop inherent negates. But I'm trying to think. Does this card stops inherent negates, but our monster's unaffected? I guess we don't have a lot of plays anyway. He's going to Maxius. You know, why not? Why not? By the way, this is probably one of the best boards I've ever seen this deck make. Like, the deck makes such a... It makes such an underwhelming board, but I swear to you, I think this might be the best one I've ever seen. Because it's like, yeah, they don't do much, but this is kind of a lot. Okay, so now we have 2 options here. We can go with Silent Honor Arc, target this, but this doesn't do it on summon, so they can just activate the Fires of Exodus, or they could just use this to negate the summon. I think the only real play that we have here is to make Wonky Quartet. Now, I'm curious about Wonky Quartet, whether its summon can be negated with the effect of the Angel Statue. That's actually what I'm curious about. I think it can, but I don't really... It's not like I have other plays to make anyway, so I might as well just try it. I literally have nothing else right now. I have, like, literally no... If I set or activate anything, I go end phase, he just blows up my entire board. So we might as well go with this, because it's the only thing I have. He's going to activate this, like I said. Oh, it is unaffected. No? Oh, it is. Nope, it's not. Okay. So, like I said, I have no plays anyway. No matter what I set here, I'm going to show you guys. This duel's pretty much over. He's got 8,000 life points. This thing gains 8,000. So, we could set whatever we set, whatever we activate, it literally doesn't matter. We're going to go to end phase, going to activate the fires. Never mind, he just didn't activate it. Okay, so maybe I should have set these cards. Again, he can activate these, yeah. So regardless, there's literally nothing I could do. Every single play was covered. There was not a single thing I could... All right, so this time we won the coin flip. That Exodia deck, I've got to say, and we brick. We draw 2 great hands, we lose the coin flip. Then we draw a shitty hand, we win the coin flip. So now what do? I just sit here, I make like what? Set goes in Crackdown and just pass. Every time we draw a good hand, we go second. Every time we draw a bad hand, we go first. Now, what are they going to have? All right, he's playing the Exodia deck also. Let me see the typings on these cards. Let me click related cards. Related cards. So some of them are dark, some of them are earth. Goes in match might actually come up. We just need him to summon something, and then we can goes in. That's our best bet right now. Yeah, it's literally our best bet is to... Our best bet is for him to summon one of these. We goes in, and then he's locked into this stuff. But I really don't want to activate goes in unless I like really have to, because goes in kind of hurts us. Our goal generally is to activate goes in match after we do all our stuff. He already has the Ankh in hand, so he gets to special summon this monster, or he's gonna So we're gonna wait for him to special summon. Since he already has it, I mean, there's no point to even prevent it. He has the wedge that doesn't... The wedge isn't even that great. It's the other card that's really good. So if he activates the Ankh, then we just activate goes in. Yep, he's going to reveal that. He opened it, so he gets to add another monster. Again, there's not much like I can really do in this situation. Like, yeah, I can ash this, but I don't think it's even worth ashing because he already has the Ankh anyway. He's going to add another Ankh. Yeah, it's no big deal. If he activates Ankh, we just hit goes in, and then he's locked out. Alright, he's going to activate the Millennium Ankh. We're definitely going to activate goes in match now. This would let him summon the Exodia monster, but Exodia monster is a dark monster, so he won't be able to summon it. So he has 2 earths on field, so he can't summon it. Now, unfortunately, goes in match, like I said, the thing that sucks about goes in match is it kind of hurts us too. Because in theory, if goes in match didn't hurt us, I could summon a... I could use Crackdown to steal this and then go into a Synchro 8, which would be really cool, but I can't because different attributes. So he's going to reveal those. He's going to summon something still. No, he just reveals. He has to... Now, the good thing is this deck actually struggles to summon bigger monsters once it's already got like monsters on board. Battle phase, I kind of want to take this, but it can't attack if I take it. So I think I'm just going to let it slide. I think I'm just going to let it slide and see what else I draw. And then later I'll take it if I really need to. Hopefully I draw like a shark or something and then I can start making plays. Wedge counter, sure. Yeah, hopefully I draw the shark and then I can really start playing. Because sharks would go into a water line and that would be nice. Or Endymion would be nice right now. So I don't want to take this guy and then get locked into Earths and not have anything. Zorora. Zorora's not bad, actually. Zorora's not bad. He could be a bigger monster. So that's not bad, I guess. So we'll go Zorora. And then we'll activate Zorora. Target itself. We get to equip Imperm. Imperm is so interesting. Imperm is like... I didn't expect that, I'll be honest with you. So we'll get Impermed. Zorora would have been useful, because that would have let us search. That would have let us do a lot. Not anymore. So I guess we just go to end phase. Yeah, I guess we go to end phase. We just go to end phase. I don't know why it's letting me even activate Crackdown, being that I can't take any of these monsters. Yeah, I have no idea why. I literally can't take them. Okay, sure. You know what's crazy? If he had just set Imperm in this column right here. If he had just set Imperm in the goes in match column, waited for his turn, negated my monster, he could have negated this goes in match, and then he could have just played. He could have just played as if everything was fine. Is this an Earth too? Damn. These big-ass Earth monsters. He still has the Ankh, so he's not paying the 2,000 every single time. Again, there's no point to really, like, ash anything. I might just take the big monster eventually. So he'll attack with, like, the little monster. I'll just take the big monster afterwards. And then the big monster he has, he'll he'll be stuck off of. He's going to search Heart of the Blue Eyes. Sure. I'm going to grab his 3rd Millennium Ankh. Again, this is like kind of fine. I already know he's got 2 in hand, so it doesn't really matter. Like stopping this card from getting into hand isn't really going to accomplish anything. Yep, he's attacking with this one first. Perfect. So he'll be able to fully block this next attack. Now he's going to activate. Activate Crackdown. Funny enough, we can actually just take the shield too. The shield's probably the best because it'll just block all the attacks. It's 3,000 defense. It'll block every attack we have. Yeah, sure. It'll just take the shield. It's not like I can do anything about any of these attacks anyway. So the shield's actually perfect. So now we're just kind of in a standstill situation until he draws back or a removal or I draw something useful. Goes in match, like I said, is like... That sucks. We draw that right now. I think we just pass. Yeah, Goes in match is like one of those cards. Like, it's amazing. Once you already set up like a... You set up a photon, then you flip it, you win. But the problem is sometimes when you draw nothing else and just goes in match, it actually hurts us sometimes. But it's won us, definitely, without a doubt, it's won us more games than it's lost us. Like, we've won so many games off of goes in match because it creates these standstill situations. And most of the time, people will eventually draw the out, but they get so frustrated, they're like, I'm just not going to stick around for this. It's like when we play against the meta deck. When we play against, like Snake Eye, Fiendsmith, and we're just like, okay, like, there's probably a 3% chance that I might win this, but, like, it's not worth sticking around. This is the same situation for, like, the average person. They run into this, and they're like, why am I here? Alright, and yeah, like, I just as I predicted, they're going to scoop. Again, for the average person, it's probably not worth it for them to, like, sit through this. So it's good. It actually gave us another free, easy, cheap win. But, yeah, we'll take it. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They actually didn't even have an out. Their only out that goes in match was Infinite Impermanence. They don't have another out in the entire deck. This is it. This is the only out that they actually had. And they blew it. Like, they literally had the out, but they blew it. They have nothing else. They have nothing whatsoever. Okay, let's open some more master packs. We get 2 master packs, and hopefully we get something incredible. Like I said, that Silhouette Rabbit card would be pretty decent, because we have a lot of cool stuff that we could use with it. We've got Arm Dragon Blitz, Ancient Rules, Trolley Ollie, Speedroid, Amazement, Alley of Justice. If your opponent controls 2 or more light monsters, that is way too specific. And then let's see what this is. Ascension Sky Dragon's a generic level 10, actually. We could potentially make this with our... Whenever we have a level 4 tuner and... Yeah, level 4 tuner and a Bestial, we can make this. This card's not, like... It's not good. It's just not, like, great either. It's just kind of okay. It's basically like if Slifer and Blue Eyes White Dragon fused together. It's like such a specific and odd card. It gains attack for every card in your hand, but we never have cards in our hand. We always set them, activate them, whatever. And then on top of that, it's got this second effect where you can, if it gets destroyed, you get to bring things back. It's not terrible, actually. I've definitely seen worse cards, and we can maybe find a use for it in some random deck. It doesn't have like a obscure remote use. It's just like a subpar boss monster. Let's see what's in this pack. We have a Hollow. I've never even seen this card. Okay, this is like absolutely horrific. Like I have no idea. Like, you have an effect on here that in theory some of these effects are decent, but it gives your opponent the choice of how many monsters they send. So they can just be like, I'm sending none, and then they just lose half their life points. Or they can be like, but why would it says your opponent can activate monster effects this turn. They can send 3. Why would they knowingly send 3 monsters and then not be able to activate monster effects? That's like so... Your opponent gets to choose how many they send. This is the stupidest card ever. I have no idea why that's a super. Just take that out of the game. I don't even know why that... I have 2 of this. I have more than 1 of this. Absolute nonsense. That card is absolutely horrific. We've got more nonsense. Kaiba Man. Chaos Beast. This is actually a usable card. We have a Chaos deck, but... I'd say this is good to hold in the background. It's not a terrible card. Dark Horizon and this. Yeah, this card is like almost got me. Like, this is absolutely, like, who the hell put this in the game? Sometimes I think this is a common in real life. This has to be this has to be some throwaway common and some recent set. Somebody's like, we have this extra artwork sitting around from the World Legacy the World Legacy stuff. We have it. We don't know where to put it. Let's throw it on this bum-ass card. Like, I have no idea what... This card has nothing to do with World Legacy. This could have been a great Orcus card. This would have been a beautiful, amazing Orcus card if they threw it onto an Orcus card. Instead, they threw it on this piece of trash. Like, this card is absolutely horrific. Alright, we have lost a coin flip, but this guy's got a bunch of anime stuff, so he might be playing something fun here. We'll see. They're discarding to search... Probably, this guy, Bestial Lubellion. They discarded the Baldrake, so, I mean, usually they don't play Baldrake, so I'll see what they're playing. Baldrake and the Bestials aren't particularly great against us most of the time, depending on what we go into. Most of the time, it's actually, these guys aren't that great against us. Once in a while, they are. But as you can see, our hand here is pretty decent. We've got Ring, Needle Ceiling, Angel Statue, Battling Boxer, and the Photon Advancer. It's not terrible. It just depends on what they end on. So far, I mean, they've got technically gone minus, but obviously they can use Bestial Lubellion and stuff like that to go plus any moment. Okay, they're going to summon Lubellion, as I predicted, and now they're going to set. It depends which one they set here, the Trap card or the Spell card. They're both pretty good, honestly. The Trap and the Spell. Yep, there it goes. So they're going to set the Branded Regain, and they haven't even committed a normal summon yet. That's the crazy part. And they have Chaos Space, so they can use that at any point. They're going to normal summon this, probably go into the Psychic guy. That's 1500. That's yeah, the Psychic guy probably. That's not. Oh my god. Does anybody have any original ideas anymore? Close the Moon of Closed Forest, and now we have to sit through the Fiendsmith combo. Every deck. This is still somewhat doable, though, because it's like... Yeah, it's just still somewhat doable. We might have to rework this deck. We might have to actually include more Bestials. We have more Bestials. We might... After this, I'm probably going to adjust this deck, because this is getting outrageous. It's like we are playing against Bestial. We're playing against Fiendsmith so much. If it's not Fiendsmith, it's Exodia. We've played against 2 Fiendsmith, 2 Exodia today. And I honestly, I'll be 100% honest with you, there's a higher likelihood of us beating Fiendsmith, Snake Eye, than there is of beating that Exodia deck. Because that Exodia deck, going second against that deck is like virtually impossible for us. It like perfectly counters us. I'm actually more confident about this right now than I am about going second against the Exodia deck. Alright, they're going to end on 1 copy of Fiendsmith Engraver. That's it. That's all they've done. They just one Fiend, and they're probably going to search Druisworm. That is incredibly underwhelming. They didn't even banish once to even draw off of this. They didn't banish. They just ended on this. Nothing else. Just, okay. Late to the party. That's a typical hand trap. It's a typical hand trap thing to do. We're definitely going to go into the Battling Boxer for sure. Obviously, activate this effect. Like I said, our hand follow-up isn't too bad at all. They're going to activate the summon, probably Magnamut. Yeah. I'm going to summon Magnamut for free. And Maxi. Maxi's always a nice one. Maxi's always a nice one right afterwards. I could Ash this. I could. But like... No, I kind of have to. I'm about to special summon twice. I'm going to Ash this. Might as well. I could also Ash the Magnamut, technically, but I could also Ash the Fiendsmith Requiem, technically that too. So there's a few different cards I can Ash. She's going to Baldrake right now. Why right now? I don't know. I don't know why he's doing this right now. There's actually no reason to, but he's going to do it now. Actually, there is a reason, because now Baldrake can use... he can use the effect of Baldrake to, if I summon a monster from the extra deck, to tribute it or something like that, or banish it. So now I have to play around this Baldrake too. So we're going to Ash that. He's going to summon Bestial Magnamut. So I have to play around the Baldrake now. Baldrake's not the best, but like once you're already kind of set up, he's kind of really good. So he's going to, if I summon from the extra deck, he's going to be able to banish my monster. So again, I have to kind of play around that. So I probably can't summon what I want to summon here. And activate this, also this. Yep. I can't summon what I want to summon. I probably am going to have to summon... Again, I really hate that this is like just becoming the situation lately, but I kind of again, I can't summon what I want to summon because this is Bestial Baldrake. It's insane to me how much we've been going into Baguska and Wonky Quartet. So these are the two choices right now. It's honestly Baguska, Wonky Quartet. Our opponent is adding a dragon during the end phase, so they're going to be able to do this all over again. Honestly, they can just go into the Fiendsmith line all over again next turn, no matter what I do. Again, it's Wonky Quartet or Baguska. Then we have, these are the follow-ups we have. I think Wonky Quartet's probably best because if they go off again, we needle sealing or use that. So it's fine. So I think Wonky Quartet is probably, I know it's a risk. I actually think it is probably worth the risk this time around. You know it's bad when we have to go into like our Hail Mary cards more often than we should. So we're gonna activate this effect. We're unaffected, so if he uses Bestial Ball Strike, it's fine. I don't care. He should use it probably too, even though it's unaffected, because then it'll remove the cards he has off the board. But we're gonna use this, and hopefully we don't get 3 monsters, and we just give it to him. All right, he's gonna activate to banish. Like I said, we already knew this was happening. Our monster's unaffected, so it doesn't matter. Baguska would have done the same thing. It would have changed everything continuously to defense, so it would have stopped the Bestial Ball Drake anyway. I'm going to attach... Ooh, that's really good, actually. 2 monsters, and also one of them's a Battling Boxer, so we never have to draw it again in Dimion. So if we summon the other guy, we get to summon from Graveyard, and a Trap. That's actually one of the best things we could have drawn. So we're going to go set, and set, and we're just going to pass, and that's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. So we're going to go to end phase here. And now all we have to do is just hope he gets just one monster, any one monster, and we're good. As long as he gets a monster, as long as it's not 3 spell trap cards, we're good. So now they're gonna go to draw phase. Wonky Quartet's gonna activate. Yep, that's gonna activate. All it has to hit is 1 single monster, and we're good. If it hits all spell trap cards, yep, there we go. It destroyed that. That gets destroyed. Awesome. Everything got destroyed. Perfect. So they took some significant damage. Now we just wait. We just wait. The Bestials aren't inherent summons, so we don't have to summon this out anytime soon. We can just summon in the battle phase to trade. We have Needle Sealing if he summons 4 monsters. We just hit him with that. And if we need spot removal, we have the Ring of Destruction. So we have Destruction for days here. So we're good. And then because the Engraver outs a monster specifically, there's no point for me to even summon the Angel statue right now. So we're good. We just sit here and wait for him to do stuff, and whatever he does, we respond with. That's it. Nothing. No need to overextend. No need to overdo it. We don't have to do anything. Also, his Bestials are not quick effects because we don't control any monsters. Activating this card right now is like, there's a million reasons why activating this right now would just be bad, so we're not going to do it. He's going to summon 2 monsters and then probably go into Closed Moon. Closed Moon would probably be a pretty good Ring of Destruction, actually. Probably would, yeah. A Closed Moon, Ring of Destruction, probably be perfect. It would stop him from going into the Fiend Smith line. Actually, the Fabled Lorien itself is a Fiend Smith line, so I guess I could have popped this Fiend Smith, the Fabled Lorien right now. Yep. So I could have popped this, but it's fine. He's going to go into this. Like I said, the Fiend Smith line isn't particularly too scary right now. But I could have popped that. But then if I pop that, he could just go like a Bestial and then just like attack me for 25. And then maybe I have like, I don't have any follow-up for them. Maybe the Azure. So it's fine. Just going to summon Engraver out. Yep, that's fine. Popping an Engraver is absolutely worthless because they have graveyard effects anyway. He kind of wants it in graveyard. Yep, he's going to activate the Graveyard Engraver. Sure, yeah. And that'll summon out the other one. So he has 2 level 6s technically. We'll see what he summons here. If he summons like Wave King High Caesar, we just ring. Like, we just ring. I guess we see. We can also summon Beatrice too, which again, we just ring. We want him to just keep extending. That's our goal. We want him to go and just keep extending into hopefully 4 monsters, but he's probably going to make an Exceed monster here. Which again is fine. Wave King High Caesar's not like a huge issue. Yeah, he stops. He can stop a small trap card, summons a monster, but yeah, he can technically stop this, but we could just ring it again. It's not like he has any special protections on him. Bestial, sure. It's kind of crazy. This thing is 28. The stats on this card's kind of crazy. For 2 level 6s, 28 is kind of a lot. I see the synergy now in his deck. He's got a bunch of He's got a bunch of level 6 monsters with the Bestials, and then of course the Fiendsmith stuff. So he's technically got a ton of level 8s here. Again, the goal is hopefully he can get to 4 monsters. That would be awesome. If he doesn't, then I have other things that I can do here. He's going to put back Lubellion. That's probably not the card he should be putting back, being that he has a copy of Chaos Space and Graveyard. He should just save it for that. Just banish something else. Alright, he's going to go straight to the battle phase. What's cool here is that we burned him for quite a bit. He's going to declare an attack with the Wave King High Caesar. We've burned him for quite a bit. We're going to activate Ring of Destruction first to pop this and then burn us both for 28, which will leave him at 2,000, which is actually pretty decent. It's actually pretty decent. Again, he can't negate this effect because it doesn't like summon anything. So now for this, we can actually trade if we want to with this Angel Statue, or what we can do, actually I'm not going to do this now. I'm going to take this damage. And then what I'm going to do, I think Angel Statue is pretty decent. I'm just going to summon it afterwards. I'll take this damage and then I can go into like a Time Thief or like a rank 4 or something like that. I think it's actually better just to go into a rank 4. I'll take this damage. And we'll take, yeah, it's fine. Because that way it guarantees me a rank 4. It actually guarantees me a Time Thief with the trap card set, which is pretty decent. Yeah, Time Thief with a trap card is actually pretty decent. Now the only thing is that he can use, that's pretty good actually. That's pretty damn good. Okay, we're gonna have to play this a little intelligently, but that's pretty good. We have this in Graveyard. We have plays for sure. We have this to activate. He can use the effect of Branded Regained. We just have to do 2,000 damage. Nothing crazy. So we're gonna activate Zorora, or summon Zorora. We're gonna activate it. He can obviously use Branded Regain to summon back Baldrake or Magnamot. I mean, I guess we'll see where he goes with this. We can also just force 4 monsters to be summoned. And then just attack. We can also do that. Yeah, we could also do that. So we'll see where he goes with this. So he's going to summon Baldrake, which is pretty good. Okay, so we definitely want to activate this effect. It doesn't matter who we attach, so they're all pretty good. Actually, I kind of know what to do here. I kind of know what to do. Oh, but this thing. This targets, right? Target wants to summon a monster. I have a little idea here. I think we go with this. Actually, I have a little idea here. I think we can actually win this if we're smart about this. Okay, I think we have an idea. Here. Is this target? Okay, I think I have a little idea here. Perfect. So we're going to go with this. Set that. Activate this effect. Yep, I think we have a little idea. Oh, man, it's by your opponent's card effects. Damn, that one line actually killed us. We almost had something there. Call by the Grave. Oof, I didn't see that coming. That actually ruins everything. Should be still fine, though. Damn, that actually kind of ruins everything. This Call by the Grave kind of killed everything. I had a little plan there, but that Call by the Grave actually killed it. Yep, he's going to destroy that. Sure, yeah, I can't special summon. I guess we activate this, target itself, and target this finally to destroy both, because those have been just really annoying. And now is where we kind of think about things. Into a rank 4. This gets us closer, we can just banish it. This is pretty good, but the problem is he can just use... Yeah, he can just trick his way out of this. So, I honestly... Oh, we can go into the... The problem is, again, we don't have, like, a monster negate on our Synchro Summon. So, in theory, we could summon this, but he could just banish it with his monster, and I can't... Like, I can banish it back, but that's not enough. So, I think what we do is we Angel Statue here, and we actually have to go into this Baguska, so... We Angel Statue, summon that out. Like I said, I can pop everything here, but it's just not enough. I think we should go defense position, Baguska. Distribute for cost. Yeah, it tributes for cost. Yeah, it tributes for cost. I think a defense position Baguska just kind of outs this board. It doesn't out it, but it just like it gives me a little bit more of it's continuous. So it just changes them to defense, and then we can just pass. And he can't really do anything now. He can activate it technically, but it'll be negated. So activating it won't actually help the situation for him. Yep, he's going to activate this. He's going to target one other one, send it. Oh, but he can out my monster now. Yeah, because he can use the graveyard effect, technically. And then since it's in defense and this is in the graveyard, he can out my Baguska. And he can just attack. Yeah. We got to hope he overextends. We got to hope he overextends. That's our only play here. This hasn't been too bad of a duel. We got a little bit unlucky on that call by the grave. I think if it wasn't for that call by the grave, I could have won this potentially if he didn't have that call by the grave. But it is what it is, right? It's a part of the game. I can't really get angry at a call by the grave. It's like such a standard card. Damn, Thunder Dragons now. So he's going to add a Thunder Dragon. That's pretty good, actually. That is pretty good on his part. He's got Thunder Dragon. Damn, this just came out of nowhere. Where the hell did this come from? 5 turns in. Oh, by the way, I'm playing Thunder Dragon. Like, what the fuck is this? Summon this guy. Again, if he can summon 4 monsters, that's ideal. But the problem is now he's going to summon Thunder Dragon Colossus, and that can protect itself. So he can just tag it out. Yeah, this can protect itself. We have 27. That's 28. This game is essentially over. Okay, this is definitely a sad loss. This one was definitely a sad one. This, because it was a lot more winnable. It was definitely a lot more winnable than some of our other ones here. We actually, it was like a really close duel, actually. Okay, I think it's time to adjust this deck a little bit. We're definitely going to adjust it. So we're going to go from high to low in rarity. And we are definitely going to make some changes to this deck. I think there are a few cards that we can play for sure that would actually be very, very, very good. I think more hand traps would definitely be good. So we're going to put in the Bestial Magnemite because it's really good against current metagame. So we're going to click related cards, and we, for some reason, don't pop up related cards. We have Bestial Ball Drake also. I think it's just worth it. I think it's just a very good card in this situation. We'll go with those two. What other hand traps do we have? Ghost Spell is okay against Fiendsmith, so I'll try that out. We also have Spooky Dogwood, which is like, why do we have to pull this? But we technically pulled it. Kurakari is pretty good, but I don't know how much. It's like a good card, but I don't know how. You need to go second with it pretty much. Let me see what else we've got here. That could be good. Technically, this could be good, but we always draw it late game, and then it ends up not being good. We have Super Poly, but not enough targets. These cards are fine here. Okay, so this is what we've got. We've got to take a few cards out. So I'm putting in 3 hand traps, and I'm going to remove probably Needle Sealing because it's come up short a little bit. A few times it's come up short. I'm probably going to Roachka. Probably remove a Roachka. I think that could be removed without really destroying any of the larger synergies of the deck. And then, you know what? We'll just leave it at a 41 card deck. We'll leave it at a 41 card deck. We also honestly could remove this Angel statue. It's kind of like, it doubles as an interruption, which is why I keep it. But sometimes going second, this can be a little bit too late of a draw. But we'll leave it at this. We'll leave it at this. We have some other weird hand traps too here that like can sometimes come up. I'll show you it. We always see it. This thing right here. It's such a weird hand. Sneaky Sea. It's such a weird card. It's like Raigeki, but everything has to go right. It could potentially be good, but like you have to like time it perfectly. It's a little bit too difficult of a card to use. Okay, unfortunately we lost this coin flip. I mean, we lost the coin flip, but our opponent made us go first. So this hand's already pretty decent. Ghost Spell is a weird card, like I said. Sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't. Our opponent probably has a Max C, or okay, in this case it's this card. The question is, do we just pass here? This stuff's just extra deck, right? They draw a normal summon or special summons a monster from the hand. So we would be giving them 2 draws pretty much. Weirdly enough, I think I have to pass because I'm literally giving them 2. I'm giving them like I'm giving them a free Pot of Greed, and then what am I getting off the free Pot of Greed? I guess this is definitely less broken than Max C, because Max C would have given him 3 cards. this gives them 2 cards. But because they let us go first, I think we just set everything in pass. I think we just do that because they're most likely playing a deck that they're probably playing Tenpai. So if they're playing Tenpai, I don't want to give them too many cards because every card I give them gets them to Chandra, and every card closer to Chandra is closer to FTK to getting OTK'd. So I think we just do this. I think it's just the smart move. Like I said, I'm not giving them a pot of greed in an OTK deck. Yep, they're playing exactly what I thought they were going to be playing. Okay, how likely is it that they have a Chandra? How likely? Okay, I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually going to Fiendish Chain this. I'm going to Fiendish Chain this effect. They have a Chandra. I have the Forbidden Droplets for the Chandra. So we'll just, yeah, we'll Fiendish Chain this card. If they have the Chandra, they have it. Like, what am I supposed to do? If they already have it in hand, they have it in hand. They can always also have the Quick Play, which is basically a copy of Chandra also. But if they have it, they have it. You know, I'm just a person. I can't play around luck. I can only play around skill. So if they have the Quick Play or Chandra in hand, they have it. Or the Field Spell, actually. All 3 of those cards basically gets them to, like, 30,000 damage. Any one of those cards. Okay, they have the Quick Play anyway. Sometimes they have it. Like I said, sometimes they have it. Some people are just, they have it all. So they're going to activate the Sangan Cayman, which is going to add them to Chandra regardless. So now we really have to deal with this Chandra. The Chandra is going to be special summoned, which is nice. So yeah, we're gonna play this smart, but this Chandra, we'll play this smart. We'll play this smart for sure. The cool thing is we have Forbidden Droplets, which is a great anti-Chandra card. Like I always say, I'd rather play against this than Fiendsmith. 100%. Fiendsmith, Fire King, or this. I'd rather take this at full power every single day, 7 days a week. 100%. Because we like actually have a chance right now. We got to establish some kind of a board, so they're playing through our interruptions, which is, whereas with Fiendsmith, it's just, you're sitting there for 10 minutes going, should I leave? Should I not leave? Should I leave? Should I not leave? Like, this is a million times better. Battle Step, we're going to wait till it's in Damage Step. We do have a card that can activate in Damage Step. As you can see, they're going to activate this. We can respond with the Forbidden Droplets, which is awesome. We're going to discard probably Ghost Spell, although Ghost Spell's pretty good too. Just because they have nothing else, I'm going to go ahead and use Ghost Spell. I'm going to send Ghost Spell. If I send this, then it's just not good. Confirm. It's just the best card to send. So now we can actually successfully negate this. Ghost Spell would have been pretty good too, actually, against this deck, because Ghost Spell can negate Bident, and from summoning. You negate Bident, and then if they don't get to summon from graveyard, and they're kind of stuck on what they're stuck on. So right now he can't do anything. Our card is continuous. It negates forever. This is negated. He can activate it, but it doesn't do anything because, again, he's negated. So he's going to go to main phase 2, and he can just hard synchro summon if he wants to. And then he can go into maybe the level 10. He could probably do that. If he wants to, he can go into the level 10. I don't know how much that really accomplishes for him. We have any rank 4 we want to go into, and that's pretty decent. Yeah, we have any rank 4. So he can go into Bident here. And then Bident can summon back one of those. He's now locked into... After using this effect, he's locked into Dragons out of the extra deck, which, again, we'll see. We'll see what he can summon. But he can summon Pydra back and then go into a level 10. It depends which one he summons, but if he summons, like, the in-archetype one, I'm fine. It just depends. He can't summon, like, Barone right now, which is good. So he can't summon that. But he can just pretty much do whatever he wants with these 2 cards. Okay, so he's going to hard synchro summon, probably into the level 10. Yeah, this guy. This guy's fine. He just prevents, like, battle effects. He's fine. I don't really care about this guy. He's not a huge concern. Change all. Yeah, that's just idiotic. He's dancing over there. Yeah, this is 100% fine. So now we draw Ring of Destructions. Again, another decent card in this matchup. Like, all our cards are half decent. We're going to summon out Advancer. Special summon this out. I think in this case, we can actually go into... A lot of things are good right now, honestly. This is pretty good. Silent Honor Arc's pretty good. I don't like this engine right now just because it doesn't really prevent anything or do anything. So I actually think Silent Honor Arc is probably the best thing right now to summon. Because it just takes his monster. And this prevents effects in the battle phase, but we're not activating an effect in the battle phase. So I think we just detach 2, target a special summon monster, just take it. So now it's not in his graveyard, so he can't just special summon it back after he summons 3 times, so we just attack directly. We're not in the greatest situation ever, but we're definitely not in like a terrible situation either, so we'll just hit the end phase. And hopefully he doesn't have the green one. The green one would be annoying right now. The green one would be really bad. Perhaps the play I should have made was just to go into a Baguska. Because Baguska would have guaranteed me like a lot more. Because I would have just put things in defense, waited until I have more resources. If he draws the green one right now, it's actually really, really bad for us. But the good thing is we can just, before he gets to the battle phase, we can just pop Chandra. So if he summons the green one, brings back Chandra, just before he even touches the battle phase. Exactly. So he's going to activate this. Sure. He's going to bring back Chandra. 100%. He's going to target Chandra. Technically, he can bring back Pydra, but that wouldn't make sense. He's going to bring back Chandra. Nope, we're not going to do that. Before he even gets to the battle phase. Yep. So right now, on summon, we're going to activate this. Ring of Destruction. He's not in battle phase. He can't synchro summon. We're going to pop the Chandra. Goes to graveyard, burns us both, and now he's basically stuck on this one monster. Since he used the effect, he can't use it in like damage step. I mean, I don't know why he's... Oh yeah, he can't be destroyed by battle too. So I guess he can attack. So the dangerous thing right now is that if I do attack him, I'm in trouble. I need to draw something. Bestial Magnemite. It's not terrible, actually, but we're banishing our own monsters. I guess we Bestial Magnemite. Why not? We hit our own monster. Yeah, there's a little bit of an issue. The problem is there's not much that we can do here. Ash Blossom, okay. There's not much that we can do here because this Chandra will activate in damage step anyway. Or this Fadra will activate in damage step regardless. There's not much that we can do. Not even out of the extra deck. I mean, I guess I could just attack for damage right now. Because his monster's coming out anyway. If I drew like... Yeah, I guess we should go to battle. And just attack over stuff. It's crazy that we play the Bestials and we cut out these cards that are really, really good against... We cut out these cards that are really, really good against Tenpai to play cards that are really, really good against Snake Eye Fire King. And then... Well, not Snake Eye Fire King, but we take out all these cards that are like really, really good against other stuff. Yeah, I think we've actually lost this no matter what we do here. All right, he's gonna quick synchro. Unfortunately, like, it might have. This duel might be over. We probably should have gone Baguska. Baguska's like unexciting, but it's just so. It's so good. Like it just creates these standstill situations where we can just basically draw 2 cards, where we just pass back and forth for 2 turns. So it can be really, really good for us sometimes. But now, I'm gonna call it an early night here. I think it's over. Because yeah, he could just go full combo here. There's not anything I can do. He can summon that, search the field spell, and it's basically over. But 100%, win or lose, I'd rather play against that than Fiendsmith Fire King. Fiendsmith Snake Eye. 1,000,000% I would rather play against. Okay, so we just lost another coin flip, and our opponent made us go first yet again, which is kind of funny because I went out of my way to like build a deck with going second cards, and then our opponent makes us go first twice. We're going to summon Buzzsaw Shark, and then we'll see what versatility we need with the reinforcements afterwards. So if we're going to activate Buzzsaw, if he negates it, then he doesn't. So the reinforcements we just save for next turn, and then we could just save the versatility that it creates later. I guess since we're going first, we'll just go with Photon. We haven't been able to produce this all day, actually. Yeah, all day we haven't been able to summon Photon. We've been playing for like, at least I would say probably, I don't know how long, probably like an hour. I don't see a timer, but we've been playing for like an hour and I haven't summoned Photon one time. So we're going to go with Eternal Galaxy. Add that, and then we're going to set 3. Like I said, reinforcements I'll save for the follow-up. I want to see what I have. I want to see what I can summon with the reinforcements. I'll just see what we can do later. It's better to have it as a follow-up, because if I have goes in and I'm locked under lights, it's better to go in that direction. If I'm not, then I can go in a different direction. I can go into like the fire stuff. So Eternal Galaxy first. We'll activate this to try to level this up. He's probably playing Sky Strikers based on the fact that he went second. Sky Strikers is an absolutely reprehensible matchup for us. Sky Striker As I'm learning now, Exodia is a terrible matchup. Exodia has been terrible like so long that it's actually kind of frustrating at like how good it actually is lately. Change of heart. So already we're losing our... Not much I could really do about that. At least there was some in this turn. Actually, you know what? As soon as that hits the board over there, I'm going to flip Gozen. Yep. I'm flipping Gozen. That way he's locked on this one light monster. So if his turn goes nowhere, he has to return it. And what sucks is he's got a monster negate. So if I try to ghost spell him, he just loses it. He's going to... Reinforcements. What's cool too, he has a monster in his main monster zone, which is awesome. Because since he has a main monster in his main monster zone, he can't activate any of his Sky Striker spawn trap cards. No afterburners. No... Like none of that stuff. He can't activate any of it because it's stuck in his main monster zone. He has to find a way to out this card. Yeah, he's going to have to probably just pass. That was great. It's the greatest Gozen match I've ever activated, actually. It's a really great Gozen match. It's going to go to end phase. It's going to go back to me. And since it's still in the end phase, he goes back to me and still in the end phase. Never mind. I can't activate things. Never mind. It just goes back at the end phase. Shathana, cool. Cool. I'll take that. Why not? So we'll flip this to attack mode, and now we can go reinforcements of the army. Do we have any lights in graveyard? Nope. But it's fine. It's fine. We do have Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell does come up sometimes in this matchup. I guess we'll just go with Photon Advancer, even though we can technically search that for free anyway. And now we just activate Special Summon that out. Ray is probably 1500 defense. Shathana is not really doing anything right now, so we'll just go to battle. Yeah, Ray's like 1500 defense. Gozen's pretty good against Sky Strikers, actually. Yep, they're going to have Kagari, 1500 defense. I'll be able to get over that, and then I'll do a nice, clean 2500. And we have 3 layers of interruption, which is always nice. We have Monster, Spell, Hand Trap. He has probably, based on the fact that he can respond, probably a Widow Anchor. Is what he's got face down. I'm trying to see here. Is it because I didn't put chaining on that I wasn't able to search a card? I think that's why I wasn't able to search a card. I didn't put chaining on. And when Change of Heart gave it back to me, I just ended. Okay, he's going to activate Soul Release. The cards in my graveyard have no value whatsoever to me. But that would put another spell in his graveyard. But there's no point to negate this because, again, they have no value to me. Right now, they just don't really do it. These 3 cards just don't do anything in the graveyard. We're never going to recur them, but now he's got 2 spell cards. Afterburner, please target number 90. Please target. Yes, can't be destroyed by card effects. Perfect. So that can't be destroyed, and he doesn't even have 3 cards anyway, so he wouldn't be able to destroy spawn trap cards. So that's perfect. So good enough for me. That technically, you know, it's kind of his fault, but not really. He's going to activate the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh card ever printed, Mobilize Engage. And there's nothing I can do about that. But I can do something about the next 2 cards, which is he's going to add Widow Anchor. That card's really good. That can actually do something about our monster here. That actually sucks. Like I said, this guy, it doesn't matter how bad of a build he is, how of a build it is. It doesn't matter how bad of a player he is. At the end of the day, he's playing Sky Striker, and you can search any answer to any problem at any moment. So whatever we put on the board, he can just out in 2 seconds. He's going to go with the Mobilize Engage. Oh, with the... This is actually great. Again, it's like he doesn't give a shit that I have a Gozen match here. When he summons this, it's a dark monster, right? Dark. All of the attributes in the extra deck aren't dark. So, he's just stuck on this monster. Perfect. And he's going to scoop. Like I said, it's Sky Strikers. He honestly could have won there. He honestly 1,000,000% could have won. All he had to do is activate Engage, search, draw, pop this, pop Gozen, full Sky Striker combo. He didn't have to lose that one. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing... What is this build? He's got 2 copies of Ray, 1 Rose, Soul Release. Against certain matchups is pretty decent. Wow. Wow. I'm like in shock right now. 2 copies of Ray. This altar keeps throwing me off. 2 copies of Ray is absurd. All right, let's open some more packs. We're not opening as many packs as I would like this particular episode, but we are opening packs, so we'll see. Blizzard, Rika, Goblin Biker, Destiny Hero, Sinful Spoils. This works with like illusions and stuff. I don't think I can do anything with that. Reinforcements of the army troops. And this card, special summons from hand. That's not that great. And let's see what this is. We've got a Mech Lord Ultra Rare. Is this even worth reading? Special summoned by banishing 3 Mech Lord monsters in the graveyard. Never going to happen. That is so specific. Why did we have to pull that Ultra Rare? That Ultra Rare is... It might as well be a common to us. We are never going to be able to use that card. Unless I start playing a bunch of Mech Lords. It's just not happening. Okay, so you have Hummingbird, Tragedy, free special summon in an Earth Machine deck, Phantom Knight card. Damn, all cards we already have. Let's see what this is. Worm. Thank God this isn't a Royal Rare. This looks so funny. This card is absolutely terrible. How in the world is this a super rare? How is this a super rare? Has like so many underwhelming effects. Every reptile worm card gains 100 attack, 1000 attack. When your opponent takes battle damage from this card attacking, you destroy one trap card. That's it. That's a super rare. This right here, this card is like 100 times better than this card right here. And I know this is a newer printed card. Why is this a super rare? This game came out in 2021. It's not like it came out. This game didn't come out in 2003 and they made this a super rare when it came out. They chose to make this a super rare in 2021 despite that terrible. Alright, we just won the coin flip. We have Necro Valley. This is a decent hand. This is a decent hand. I think we should go Necro Valley. Last time I didn't activate D-Fissure. I only activated Necro Valley and I lost because of it. This time I'm going to activate both. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. This hand's not like horrific because we've got a bunch of floodgates and 2 interruptions. But we didn't draw any monsters and that makes it kind of horrific. Plus the monster we drew is one of the only monsters that we have that actually has a floating effect. Like a recursion effect. And it basically is... No way. No way. Last time I didn't set both of them because they always have Harpy's Feather Duster. This time I activated both of them. I'm like, they're not going to have it. And now they have, they're playing this stupid ass, even worse. I was going to say they're playing the light deck, but no, they're even worse. It's Mekanko. Yeah, we're out of here. That is just... If they don't have one thing, it's always another. We win a coin flip and they're playing a going second OTK deck anyway. Okay. Again, we didn't draw enough monsters to really set up a really good board here, but I mean, I guess we have some stuff that we can play. This has been a weird phenomenon lately, like all day today, where we draw like one monster and then no other monsters, and then we just have to pass. We're playing more monsters than small trap cards, so I'm not sure how this happens so often. Today, I don't know why it's happening. We have like themes to every week is like a theme of it's like a theme of some kind of bricking. There's no point to judgment this because it will just... There's no point to do any of these things because this thing floats. So the second he makes a Link 1, it floats. And none of our cards are good right now. It's literally worthless. Every one of our cards is worthless right now. He's going to go Striker, yeah. I'm going to search off of that. In this particular deck, we just wait until later and then we pop things. But right now, there's no point to pop anything. Like I said, we didn't put up any... We don't have any usable monsters right now. Nocto Vision. The Bystials would have been amazing in this matchup. But we don't see them. He's going to Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. You can use that. I probably will pop that card with my Ring of Destruction. That seems like a decent card to pop. Going to activate that, sure. Like I said, we'll see what he summons. He's going to special summon Rocket Monsters from his hand. Borreload Savage is still legal in Master Duel, but Borreload Savage is definitely not... It's not nearly as broken as the game makes him out to be. Borreload Savage is like, he's a good card, but like on summon, I could just Ring of Destruction him, and then you get no value out of it. So he's definitely not as broken as the game tries to make him seem. It's going to go Delindris here. Delindris isn't a bad... I'm going to save Judgment for the Link 5. I think it's fine still. Yeah, I think this is still fine. We still have, like I said, plenty of plays here. Nocto Vision. It's fine. Yep, sure. I'm surprised he didn't summon the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. He's going to pop that, sure. Now he can summon another one. He's going to go Caliber, sure. Like I said, we're waiting for him to just like sink a ton of resources into one monster. Let me just solemn that monster. That's usually the best way to deal with the Dragon Link. With this kind of hand. And then the recursion is pretty decent, but he got rid of his field spell and some other stuff. He's going to banish to summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Yeah, I think this card on summon, we can either Fiendish Chain or we can ring this card. I think ringing this card's pretty decent, actually. Because we just pop it and then we stick him on a level 4. So we just pop this and it prevents him from bringing back the Black Metal Dragon. Black Metal Dragon's not once per turn, so we can prevent all that. Right now he's just got a 1600 attack monster. It's not really that impressive. And then these two are on defense, but one's a tuner. He's got another one. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I just want him... If he makes a Boral End right now, perfect. We just Solemn Judgment that Boral End. And then it's not properly summoned, he can never bring it back. So he's now wasted his normal summon, all of his special summons, all that stuff. He used his field spell, and he used his normal summon. And he already used Tracer, and he already used a lot of things. So I guess we just let him Triple Burst. Sure. Yep, that's fine. Triple Burst isn't... It's good in damage step, that's about it. I can negate an effect in damage step. I can do piercing and stuff, but... Most of the time, this guy's just a stepping stone to, like, point down. That's the only reason people use him. I don't even really know why he summoned this right now. He's like, the world's slowest link up access code. Access code's pretty good. We can Solemn Warning access code. You know what? I will Solemn Warning access code. I will do that. This card is really good. It's really tough to deal with. Gone. Gone forever. Can't be summoned back. Gone forever. In terms of, like, going card for card, we're even on card advantage. And, yeah, he's done. He's done here. That's fine. The only thing that sucks is, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. That's really good. We just need to banish the right thing here, and we're good. I'm going to go Bestial Baldrake. We'll banish... Who do we banish here? There's a lot of cards worth banishing. This is worth banishing. This is worth banishing. Nocto Vision is technically worth banishing. Yeah, this has a graveyard effect. It's technically worth banishing. There's a lot of things worth banishing in here. I think he doesn't have any face-down cards anyway, so Nocto Vision's not really that great right now. Yeah, it's kind of useless. I think we just banish this so he can't loop it just in case he draws something that would potentially loop it. So we'll go summon this dude out. And now we just normal summon out the Advancer. It'd be crazy if we had a Chaos Angel right now. That would be absolutely insane if we had a Chaos Angel. So we'll attack over him. Does he have a floating effect? He probably does. I think if this gets destroyed by battle, you can send this card. No, it doesn't. I was thinking the wrong thing. So now we just pass on this. This isn't too horrific, I guess. This isn't too horrific. End phase. We have 4 cards. They have 2. We have 2 interruptions. We have the potential to stop things here. For a hand that was a little underwhelming. Oof. That's not a card you want to see at all. That's definitely not a card you want to... That's a great top deck. That's a card I would have Bestial Baldraked, actually. Definitely. That's a card I would have Bestial Baldraked. Okay, he's gonna... Bestial Magnamut. Yep, banish the Striker Dragon. Not much I could do about that. Yep, he's gonna activate this. I can Forbidden Drop. I can Fiendish Chain here, but he can just... like he... Damn, this is a whack as hell. Because our 2 interruptions aren't really enough, because you could just use the effect of Lubellion anyway. To just tribute it, and then summon, and then put another card into circulation. I guess we just hold it. Yeah, we just hold it. He's going to search at the end phase. Whatever. Now he could just summon Lubellion back. Lubellion, I guess we can Fiendish Chain or Droplets. I'm going to summon him out. Yep. Yep, branded card. We're going to stop this. We're going to activate Fiendish Chain to prevent Lubellion from doing too much. That top deck was insane. That top deck was insane. Damn it, man. These top decks, bro. These top decks are absurd. Oh, I guess one of them wasn't a top. The top deck was the Lubellion. That was the top deck. We can stop this, technically. But he can just do this next turn again. So I don't think it matters. I think we just let him pop it and then go into the next monster. Now he can go into the Boral Sword. Delindris. Yeah. Okay, he's going to summon Bestial Baldrake here. He's going to go Borreload. We're going to activate Bestial Baldrake's effect here. On some, he's going to activate this effect. We're going to chain Bestial Baldrake. And like I said, this activates on summon, so we can just tribute this to just banish this guy before he can even attach. And that's why I said this card is actually kind of fair. The Borreload Savage is actually kind of a fair effect. Like, that just gets banished. He doesn't even get to attach anything. Like, it's... To me, I think Borreload Savage was actually a fair card. I understand kind of why they banned it in the TCG, but I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't be mad if it came back. Like, he's going to be able to search, unfortunately, because now he can search Druis Worm, one of the many other incredible Bestials. Yep, Druis Worm, as expected. What do we need to draw here? Something really good needs to be drawn. Oh, and it's not great either, though. I'm trying to think what I can do here. I can summon a monster at 2300 attack, pretty much. I guess our best bet. So we have two different things that we can do. We can summon this, make it 23, attack over this, and then attack with Bestial Baldrake. And then we can crash potentially, and Bestial Druis Worm can only destroy a special summon monster, right? Wherever the hell he is. Yeah, he can only target a special summon. That would probably be pretty decent. So I think that's the play. So we'll summon this out. Yep, Druis Worm. Let me read this guy. If this card's sent to the graveyard, target one special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy. Yep, send it to the grave. That's fine. That's fine. So he's gonna do that. That's completely fine. We can crash these two, and then we're good. We'll target the Magistus itself, and we're gonna use Iowas to equip to it. And now we can go to battle phase. Yep, we're going to go to battle phase. We're going to attack over this, which is fine. It's just going to get destroyed. Might even get banished when it leaves the field. We'll check. So it gets destroyed, banished, yep. These two we just crash, and because we just crash, they both get destroyed. And since we don't have a special summon monster anymore, it doesn't do anything. So now we just pass. We just pass on this, and it's not too shabby. I think that was the best play we could have possibly made there. There's other plays, but they weren't as guaranteed to out those things, and then we would have lost our monsters, and Druis Worm would have been in the loop. So now I guess we get to see... Oh my god, this guy. It's a really great top deck, actually. Quick launch. Although, we'll see how much this really does. One quick launch, it depends on what else he's got here. And he's going to end phase. Yeah, if you can't put another card in, this gets destroyed at the end phase too, right? He's going to activate to destroy maybe itself. Yeah, okay. I can technically negate this, but again, I'd rather keep. I'll let him summon something that's whatever. Whatever he summons, I can just Forbidden Droplets if it's that dangerous. This is only on normal summon. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yep, sure, he's going to end phase. Necro Valley's really good against this. Wow, I think that might have just wrapped up the duel. Yeah, I think we definitely activate that. 100%, that wraps up the duel. And then we started attaching other stuff. Yep, one Magistus. Yep, to itself. And then we'll equip this. Yep, we'll equip this. Ash. Wow, that Ash came out of nowhere. Is that really the first Ashable effect we've got? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, fine. At least we can use this next turn, no problem. Let's go to battle phase now. We'll just attack over this. We somehow flipped the script entirely, and we've actually won the resource war with this deck, which is kind of incredible, considering the fact that we didn't draw any floodgates until just now. We didn't have any floodgates. Now this card's really good against all of Bystials and all of Dragon Link, and he's gone through almost all of his resources, which is really good. I don't know what he's going to draw, and it's over. That was great. That was phenomenal. All right, here's what our opponent was running there. I mean, they're running a pretty standard version of this deck. I mean, this is pretty much Dragon Link with Bystials. I mean, thank God they didn't have Fiendsmith. It would have been so much worse for us. But yeah, we managed to beat them. All right, here we go. So we get 2 packs. That was a great win, actually. That was a solid win. Our hand wasn't particularly good at all. We just made the right interruptions at the right moment, and we won. It was great. Can't really complain. It was really good. Hopefully we pull something we deserve. That used to be good like almost 10 years ago now. That was good before. Toon Table of Contents. This deck is obnoxiously high rarity for what it is. This card can be good sometimes. This guy actually works with this card in certain occasions. Actually, never mind. It doesn't get destroyed. But yeah, we have another Time Lord, which I guess Time Lords are a little bit too power crap nowadays to really get away with. And then we've got the Paladin. Toon Table, I guess, is kind of cool. You just need too many of those. You need like 3 of them, and then other stuff. It's just kind of a little bit rough. It's tough to really... It's tough to really do anything with the Toon cards without the high rarity stuff. And even if you have the high rarity stuff, it's usually not good enough. Another chair. We might have 3 of that now. And another Odd Eyes Vortex. This card, we don't have a lot of Odd Eyes monsters whatsoever. Like, we really don't. We're struggling. We struggle so much to get Odd Eyes monsters. I don't know why, but we just absolutely struggle to get Odd Eyes monsters. We have, like, the 2, like, ever. And it's very difficult to get those. We actually pulled a Searcher for polymerization. We have multiple of this. So in theory, like, we have this stuff to summon this, but it's just when you you need to be able to not only fuse into this, but you also have to be able to have fusion, like pendulum monsters in your extra deck to actually, you know, do the negate with. All right, we actually won the coin flip, and then unfortunately said no response from game server, and then we lost the coin flip. So our hand is, oof, damn. Our hand's not, actually our hand's terrible. Not only is our hand terrible, we're playing against Labyrinth, which is a really, really whack deck, but we have Ash Blossom, so we might be able to get away with something here. Unfortunately, the bad part is we drew Buzzsaw Shark, but we also drew Right Hand Shark, which sucks because this is the card we summon off the Buzzsaw Shark. We actually draw... I swear to you, we actually draw Right Hand Shark probably more than we draw Buzzsaw Shark. I don't even know how it's possible, but we do. They're going to set that directly, sure. Like I said, Ash is pretty good, though. We have Ash, so we can at least stop it once. But they can set 2, so it doesn't matter that they stop it. The problem with this matchup is the second the Silver Castle comes out, the game's over. Like, we can't beat it. It can't be destroyed by card effects. It can't be targeted by card effects. It's 3,000 attack, 2,900 defense. We have no out to it whatsoever. We literally have no out. Like, not even in the extra deck. We have no out to that card. This doesn't even beat it. And they scoop anyway. Great. Great, great, great. I will take that. I will take the free packs right now. Okay, our polls today have been a little bullshit right now. They've been a little bit, I don't even want to say underwhelming. They've just been kind of bad. Like, our polls have been kind of shit. So hopefully we pull something good here. Devouring. This adds back light monsters, right? Oh, you have to discard your hand, then add back that many light monsters. Yes! That is an insanely good pull. Wow, I'm so happy about that. Bro, this trap deck next season is going to be beautiful. I am so happy about that. I love that pull. Yes! That's exactly the kind of thing we need. Big ass monsters, free summons, no requirements. Great. I love that. What the hell does this do? This works with Yugioh, and that's about it. It's called the Haunted for weak monsters. Lilo Rap. Durandal is a good card. How the hell do we summon this, though? 2 level 5s. What level 5s do we even... Have we ever used level 5s? It's a good card. It's a great card. It's a great, great, great card. You can change a monster effect to destroy one small trap card. This is good. And then you can also... technically, if we have Droll, we can, like... This card has a funny interaction with Droll where you can... If your opponent adds something successfully, you can Droll them, and then you can chain this... And this will shuffle things back, and then they won't be able to draw when Droll resolves. It's actually kind of crazy. Let's see what this does. Ooh, it's another great card. Wow. I was just complaining about the packs and everything got cleaned up. This card is phenomenal in our continuous trap deck that we've been talking about, our going second trap deck. Amazing card. Amazing card. More amazing cards. Kashtira, Ogre, and Apophis. And what level is Apophis? Level 6, right? I think it's level 6. This card's really good. Not only is it a free summon of a monster that's 2,000 attack, it's a normal monster, but it negates cards on the field, non-targeting, up to the amount of continuous traps you control. Doesn't include this card. So you got to be smart with it. Does not include this card. But because we play so many other continuous traps, it might work really well. And we pulled Uriah recently. The problem is cards like this, like you need a playset of this. You need a playset of the Angel State. You need a playset of some of this stuff. But these are really good. Like 3 really, really good pulls right up front. Really good pulls. I'm very happy with those pulls. Let's see what else we pull here. That was just one pack. It's a great pack. That was a great, great pack. I'm excited about what we could potentially play now. The more cards we pull, that's, I guess, somewhat usable. Talco Crusader, somewhat usable. Raid Raptor, Majestic, Supreme King Infinity, Plunder Patrol. This is generic, but in our deck, it's essentially just a 2,500 attack monster. We can't discard a Plunder Patrol. 2,500 defense monster. We don't have Plunder Patrols to discard, and we don't have the other effects to use. And we already have it, so not much we could do with that. Okay, this is the going second trap deck. I really have to adjust this because we have so many more cards than we could possibly ever play in here. It's actually kind of crazy. I can't even... The crazy thing is I literally can't even add anymore. I cannot add any more cards because we're 5 over the limit. We're 5 over the limit, and I want to add a second Ogre, but I literally can't. And I want to add the... Wherever the hell... What else did I pull? I pulled Ogre just now, and I pulled some other thing that was usable, right? And Apophis. I want to add Apophis and Ogre. And also, if we just make a continuous trap deck, I do want to play Uriah too. But yeah, we have a lot of things here that are really good. I just need to kind of look at this. Maybe I'll cut some of these Paleozoics that aren't as good. Like maybe I'll just like cut... Like maybe this one, it's like... Adds back a Banished Trap, or like I might just cut that. I can always like add them back later. The last time we played it was a little underwhelming too, so I'll just add Apophis. And I'll probably just find 5 more cards to cut here eventually. My Call the Hunt is kind of decent too, because we have such a low monster count. All the monsters are kind of important. Call the Haunted on like Vijom is like actually kind of good. But then again, yeah, Call the Hunt is pretty decent. I guess I'll have to see. I guess I'll have to see what I cut here. But this deck is looking really, really promising actually. Another thing that I just realized, it just popped into my head a second ago, but we have the Kashtira Preparations card too. I just remembered that. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. So definitely Photon Thrasher right off the bat. It's an inherent summon. It's not bad, and this will make a good decision going forward here. We can save Advancer. We'll summon Endymion probably, because we don't lose anything by summoning this. We'll probably go through this line just to see what we draw. Yeah, I just remembered we can add the Kashtira Trap card too. Because Ogre searches the trap card, and we never searched it before because there was no reason to. But now we can actually search that, so that's pretty good. We can search the trap card since we have 2 Kashtira Ogres. It's not as bricky. Then we'll activate Endymion to do our draw effect. Pop this. See what we get. We want an interruption of some kind. That's what we want. Our opponent definitely has an Imperm or an Ash or something like that. I don't know what. They definitely have something. They definitely have something here. Hopefully, actually, they imperm this effect. Oh, it's not bad. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. I'll put back, in this case, probably the... Actually, I can search this, so I'll just put the Advancer back. This is a better follow-up, these two. So now we can go into Galaxy. Like I said, there's no point... Like, I could technically make Baguska here. But the problem with Baguska is if they do have an Imperm, I'd rather this get Imperm than Baguska. Baguska is just, it gets Imperm, nothing happens. Like, we just lose it forever. So if they Imperm this, they Imperm this. It's not the end of the world. We have, I guess, 2 interruptions, even if they do Ash. Okay, yeah, like I said. Ooh, I guess Baguska might have been better than... Oh, well, what can you do? What can you do? We do have follow-up, which is nice. We have follow-up. So we'll just set 2 pass. And we have some follow-up. We have the follow-up, and this is going to get destroyed almost guaranteed because we have Torrential. And then we've got Forbidden Droplets. So, this is not bad. It's not the worst. Okay, they're going to start off with Nightmare Pain. That probably ends the game. I know that's like a little dramatic, but like, bro, this deck is... It's not even this deck, it's literally this card. This card. Okay, unsummon, we definitely have to pop that. It's not even this deck, it's this card. Like, if this card got banned, I wouldn't give a shit about this deck ever again. But this card is literally so good. It's so good. Damn, and they opened crazy. They opened Nightmare Pain already, and they opened Lori. Jesus Christ. How much better could you open, man? You might as well just draw Exodia. Yep, they're going to open the Sansara Lotus. Is there... Huh. I think we have to Torrential. Yeah, because this graveyard affects a little much. I don't want to deal with it, so I'll just Torrential on summon. I know I lose my monsters, and he's going to be able to float with this Yubel Terror, but it's better to get our monsters off the board anyway right now. Yep, he's going to shuffle back too. It's fine. Technically, we do have the out to this. Even though we're going to be taking some damage, we technically have the out to this. Yep. I knew he had another one too, because I forgot he didn't normal summon. That's what I forgot about. Yeah. I guess he's going to have to... He's going to go this way anyway. He's going to set another Nightmare Pain. I mean, honestly, we're not winning this. This deck is so corny, bro. It actually is so corny. It's the Nightmare Pain is literally what beats us. It's not even all of the summons, the Fiend Smith. Forget that. Just move that aside for a second. It's literally just Nightmare Pain. I can't out it. All right. We didn't win the coin flip. We actually lost the coin flip, but our opponent let us go first. So that's a little suspicious, but it's fine. They're probably playing Sky Strikers. There's a lot of Sky Strikers on this game right now. Summon Buzzsaw Shark. We might as well activate the Buzzsaw Shark. Yeah, we have no reason not to. Might as well target itself. That way, if they imperm it, they blew an imperm on this. So it'd probably be perfect. Yeah, Ghost Ogre. Well, I guess it's fine because we do get to summon the new monster. A random Astro. Again, it's good that happened, right? So I guess we get to summon. No, we don't get to summon. Perfect counter. Yeah, perfect counter. Ghost Ogre. Perfectly counters this Buzzsaw Shark. Because it doesn't stick around. Yeah, you target it, and then you summon the same thing. But you can't summon the same thing because it's not on the field anymore. So we lost our Ghost Ogre, unfortunately. They're probably playing Sky Strikers because he drew exactly what he needed. No, Adventure Token. That's fine because we have Gozen. So, yeah, it's fine. As soon as this little idiot hits the board here. As soon as this thing hits the board. Wait, what does this do? Does this search too? And then what does this do? Alright, this can search a monster. And this can search and equip. Okay, so then we just hit him with the Gozen Match right now on this summon. He's stuck under Earths. He can add in an Adventure card, but... the Adventure monster, but in order to add an equip, he needs to, like, normal summon, not activate an effect, so that's fine. He can add an equip later, but this kind of outs our Gozen Match. Unfortunately for us, but what can you do? What can you do? You gotta be kidding me. Retaliating Sea. You have to be kidding me. Definitely are gonna Ghost Ogre that. Retaliating Sea. What a specific ass card. Why do you have this? What do you have next? Call by? I mean, this guy's unreal. Retaliating Sea. Why did you have an Earth monster? What a weirdo. What a weirdo. We gotta see this deck afterwards. This is like obscure hand trap, man. And we're definitely not even on card advantage right now. Well, let's see. He's got us beat by card advantage, but we're gonna clean it up in a second here because we're gonna destroy a monster, draw a card. We're gonna clean things up here. Fiendish Chain, 2 Fiendish Chains. I'll take them. I'll take Fiendish Chain. Double Fiendish Chain. We'll definitely take that. We go to battle. We can attack because we don't have. What the hell does this do? Let me make sure before I attack this. Wow! If this card is sent from field to graveyard, he can add Maxi. Wow. Guess we just attack over this then. Plus, it's a little bigger. This guy he can he can summon a Maxi. That's insane. I guess that way, if he draws he draws the, whatever it's called, the little card, the small card. If he draws the, whatever they search, the little horse, this thing right here. If they draw Draco back, they can't just equip it to the token and bounce my goals in match. He's stuck on this Retaliating Sea, which apparently can search Max C when sent to graveyard. It's really good, actually. We do probably have Retaliating Sea, but Retaliating Sea is one of those cards that's like extremely specific. Like, it's this extremely specific meta call. Like, it's good against certain things, but it's extremely specific. He's going to activate this. Yeah, sure. He should only be playing one copy of Fateful Adventure. Place one Fateful Adventure from your deck specifically. So, hopefully, he's only playing one copy of it. And he's not playing a second Fateful Adventure somewhere in this deck. Because you shouldn't be playing two. You shouldn't. Let's see if he's playing a second. He's not. Okay, good. That's what to say. I don't want to see any foolishness right now. He drew the Draco back. What were we just talking about? He drew the Draco. I tried to prevent it. He drew it anyway. These people are unreal. These people are absolutely unreal. He drew the Draco back. There's nothing I can do about this. Ghost Ogre, Draco back. Retaliating Sea. This guy, specific hand trap, man. Bro, this guy has like the bench of the entire like Yu-Gi-Oh meta. The Adventure package, Retaliating Sea, Bestial Baldrake, Ghost Ogre. This is like the B team. Thank God we have this. Thank God we have Fiendish Chain. This guy's got the entire B team here. It's actually like unbelievable. So we'll hit this guy. This will cancel out the attack. Yeah, so now that's done. Or literally, this is like Obscure Hand Trap Man plus the Fiendsmith engine. I'm sorry, plus the Adventure engine. But now he can actually go into everything else. Like he can actually like play. Unless he ends here. But he can actually make like SP Little Knight and stuff. Never mind. Obscure Hand Trap Man. Alright, we'll draw. That's not doing nothing for us. That is not doing anything. Technically, we can make like a Link 2. Oh, man, the issue is here. I don't have any level 7 tuners. It'd be crazy if we did. This protects it once. No, it doesn't. It was the other card. Okay. It's the other card that protects. We'll just go to battle phase then. And we'll just attack over the Adventure token. Bam, that'll get hit. That'll fall off. Good. So we'll go main phase 2. Just go end phase. Sure. Set, end. That's pretty good. Does this Water Enchantress have a graveyard effect too? Yeah, it does. Well, technically it does, but it doesn't matter. No one ever uses the field spells in this archetype. They only use this other stuff. We do have the goes in match, but that's... I'm going to do that later. Because I have 2 interruptions right now anyway. It's going to go into the Asa. I don't have any Earth, sure. He's going to go Retaliating Sea. I mean, I guess we could Ash this. Like, are we ever going to have a better Ash target than this? I don't know what else he can search other than I don't know what else he can search other than Maxi, but we might as well just Ash that. And Asa doesn't really do anything right now anyway. So we'll just Ash that, sure. We'll leave the goes in match in the background. He can still search by crashing Asa. We had this anyway. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I have Fiendish Chain for a Link 3 if he needs to. I guess he can go SP Little Knight here. Yeah, he can go SP Little Knight here. And he can target and banish something. Yep. So he's going to target something. He's probably going to target the goes in. Yep. I guess we just flip it. We flip it. Hopefully he chains this for some reason. And then we can hit him with Fiendish. Yes. Oh my god. Thank God. Thank God. Yes. Thank God. We hit him with Fiendish. I don't know why he chained that. He had no reason whatsoever to chain that. So we get to negate 100% of his effects. Beautiful. I have no idea why he did that. I have no idea. He had no reason to do that. He had no reason to do that. He clicked that for no reason. He just clicked it. I'm not gonna lie, I do dumb shit like that all the time. Sometimes I just want to get like effects over with. I'll just click something stupid. Forbidden Droplets with 3 cards as ammo. That's great, actually. Forbidden Droplets is a great card to draw right now. Can't complain. It's not a light monster. Technically, we want a light monster, but so we can start doing some real damage. And actually, did we already? We already got stopped going into our... No, we didn't. We still have our Galaxy package. Still have our Galaxy package. So I guess we just set pass. We just set pass. We're up in card advantage, technically, and then we have this guy just loose. We have a free negate off the Forbidden Droplets because the Fiend's Chain hasn't done anything. Oh, man. Here comes this guy, Lubellion. We have been playing against Fiendsmith and Bystials all damn day today. All day. We've been playing against Fiendsmith and Bystials. If it's not one, it's the other, and if it's not the other, it's both. So we've been playing against them all day. It's going to summon this. That's really annoying. I guess we still... Technically, we have the out with the Forbidden Droplets. Technically, we have the out. He's going to go to battle phase. He's not even going to use the effect. Wonderful. So, we're going to put chaining on. Battle step. Or wait till damage step. Activate this now. That's great for us. We're going to hit Fiendish Chain. We're going to get rid of this. Cut this monster's attack. And now he's going to crash into our monster. He's still going to be able to search, unfortunately. I couldn't risk, I had to do that, because then he could have just brought back the Bystial. Oh, Bystial Lubellion is actually a light monster, so he wouldn't have been able to bring it back. But it's still not bad that I did that, because... Still not bad that I did that. I don't regret that. Which one did he search? End phase. Who did he search off the end phase? Oh, he added another Bystial Lubellion. Okay. Can my monster attack directly? I don't think it can. Oh, it can't attack if we have another monster. So I guess we go to battle phase. And we just attack directly, sure. What's crazy is we could steal Bystial Lubellion, but not the others. Okay. So let's go to end phase here. See, like, this dude actually does come in handy. The Photon Thrasher does come in handy sometimes. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I'm talking about Gozen Match, actually. Gozen Match comes in handy sometimes. I know there's a lot of situations where Gozen Match is, like, kind of dead. But, like, Gozen Match actually does come up in a lot of games. Druus Worm. Man. Druus Worm. I've been dealing with Druus Worm literally all day today. He's going to banish Bystial Lubellion. Unfortunately, we're light and dark, so I can't use the effect of Crackdown right now. I mean, I can. Crackdown's weird. How does this ruling even work? I thought I wouldn't even be able to activate this right now. Like, if I take it, can I just send it? Like, I don't even know. As far as I know, I shouldn't even be able to activate this. Did they change this ruling too? Unfortunately, he finally outs our monster. We lose our Photon Thrasher. So now we're in kind of a very slow down game state. Zorora, I guess, isn't like terrible right now, but I don't have anything. Ooh, I have a little dirty little idea here. I don't have a level 10 Sinker, but I have a dirty little idea here. I can out my own Gozen Match and then take this Druus Worm. And then I don't have to deal with Druus Worm. I think that's the best play, actually. I think that is the best play. Because right now I have no other plays. I think we do that. We summon this out. What does my opponent have? I think they have another Bystial. Or a Maxi or something stupid like that. Yeah, they have like a Maxi or something. I think we activate this. Target itself. Valor. Damn. Well, I had a play. I had a pretty cool play there lined up, but I can't do it now. I didn't expect a Valor. Shit happens. I had a pretty cool play. I was going to pop my own Gozen Match and then steal it and then attack. That's what I was going to do. But I can't do that now. Shit happens. Nothing you could do. Valor's Valor. Bystial Lubellion, a third one. Man. That sucks for us. I'm going to add another Baldrake. Yep, sure, Baldrake. I swear to you, we've been playing against Bystial Baldrake all day long today. Like, literally all day long today, we've been playing on our side, on our opponent's side. Like, we've been playing against Bystials all damn day today. Bisteals and Fiendsmith. Everyone is playing Fiendsmith to counter... people are playing Bisteals to counter the Fiendsmith. And we're running into it, like, by chance here. Alright, so now he's going to out this. I think I'm going to go ahead and activate Crackdown to go ahead and block an attack because our life points are getting a little low. So we're going to do this. Send this dude over here. And then it forces our opponent to choose here. They can choose to out this if they want to. And in the meantime, we're just going to acquire more and more resources while they have to deal with everything. So we'll hit them with that and just pass. And I can't really attack with the Druid Swarm right now. It really does suck that they changed that ruling with Crackdown. They waited 20 years to change that ruling until it mattered for us. Not that, you know, they're going after us specifically. Alright, we're going to get a Shathana. I can't really do much with that. I mean, it's just a level 4 monster, but I guess we just save it in the background. Just keep going end phase until we draw something that changes the game state. The good thing is, in a lot of these situations, our opponent's basically waiting for a Harpy's Feather Duster, which they play at 1 if they play any at all. So it just creates these like standstill situations. They're going to go to battle phase. Yeah, I think they have to. They have to go to battle phase because they have to out what's on the board right now. So I'm fine with this. They just out their own card. I basically went 2 for 1. And now main phase 2 they can potentially play. But we do have this. Oh, Lightning Storm. I did not see that coming. I guess I could have prevented that. I could have prevented that. It's my own fault. Yep, end phase. Let's see if we can maybe squeeze out some quick damage here. Ring of Destruction's, I guess, pretty decent, actually, in this situation. Okay, so we will not play into a Maxi. I think we'll just normal summon the Shathana. Yeah, we'll just normal summon this. Yeah, they probably have, like, a Maxi based on the reactions here. Okay, perfect. We'll go with that, and then we'll go into the Monk. Monk is not bad right now. Monk and Shathana are not bad right now. And we have the Ring of Destruction, so we hit him with a quick 1,000. We have the potential to hit him with... I don't know how much damage. That depends. Then we just main phase 2, set the ring. Just pass on this. Alright, they're going to go to end phase. Perfect, perfect. But you got to draw a big monster. Like something. Oof, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The issue is that that takes our battle phase. Okay. We're going to go reinforcements for sure. We're going to go reinforcements. We're going to check who we can take here. I think battling boxers... probably the best thing we could take. I don't think any of the others, because then we can main phase 2 and make something out of it. I think we just go to battle here with this. We're gonna go to battle. We're gonna activate this to search. This is still fine. It doesn't lock us out of anything. It doesn't do anything crazy. Okay, they're gonna veil. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. I think we still have plays here. Still have this ring, and now we just. You know what's crazy? I might not... It might seem crazy, but I might not want to attack. Because I kind of want Ring to be live. Because this is 26 damage, and if I attack, that'll leave him at very little damage, but it might make Ring a dead card. Because Ring has this stupid-ass errata. I swear, if they brought Ring back to the way that it was when it was banned... Before it was banned, it wouldn't even be like that good in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! But they errated this card because it was broken in its day, but you can literally unerrata this card and it's not going to be broken. But because this card is errated, it's a little bit of a problem. I kind of want to just not attack, but at the same time, that seems like a stupid thing to do. It seems like an idiotic thing to do to not attack. I guess here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. We'll attack with this dude. We'll attack with just this dude. Because that gives us 2,000. So if they summon the token... If they summon the token, we can just... we can still destroy the token. If they summon the token off of Rite of Aramasir, we can still destroy it. So I think that's the smartest play I could do there. Because if I attack again, it renders this total use. I might be taking a gamble. It is what it is. I might be taking a gamble. It's like, bro, it happens. Sometimes you have to take gambles. Sometimes you have to take gambles. Lightning Storm. Let's see. Back row, front row. Attack position monsters. Cool. We can bring it back with Shathana. Sometimes you have to take these gambles. You really do. We're going to activate this. Summon this back for free. Cool. Like I said, I might have squandered something there, but you have to take these gambles sometimes. Because if you don't, things go bad. Torrential's not bad, actually. So we'll attack over... Damn, that shit's big as hell. Main phase 2, set Torrential, pass. Let's see. That shit's big as hell. But we could pop it, and it does no burn to either of us. Alright, so Fualos. I think that's actually pretty good. We can ring, destroy Ghost Ogre, and then Fualos is in attack mode, just chilling there. So it's good. I can just attack over it. If I draw another monster, it ends the game. Yep, perfect. He just has the Fualos with his weak-ass attack. Another Shathana. Do we even summon that? Do we even summon that? I guess we summon. That's not bad, actually. It's actually not terrible. Guess we just summon it. Why not? It's more damage, I guess. Actually, the funny thing is, if we torrential, we can bring back the monk, because they'll both be in graveyard simultaneously. So we actually have a monk that will once again recur itself after we attack. It's actually not bad. I mean, if he normal summons something important, we can just hit him with torrential, and then we get monk back anyway. So that's actually not terrible. He's gonna summon a Maxi. What could he do with this Maxi? I have no. Oh, he can run over the Shathana. I guess he can run over that. I'll save the torrential. I'll save the torrential. He can run over the Shathana. It's fine. I'll save torrential. I'll save it. That can come up later. Alright, draw a monster. Please draw a monster. Please draw a monster. Please draw a monster. Please draw a monster. Bestial Baldrake. That is a monster. It's most definitely a monster. It's a big-ass monster. That is a big-ass monster. Okay. And activate Bestial Baldrake. Banish our opponent's Lubellion. And they scoop. Look at that. That guy was interesting. That was Obscure Engine, Obscure Hand Trap, man. I can't wait to see this deck. Okay, I can't believe we even won that. Yeah, like this is literally Obscure Hand Trap, man. DD Crow. I have DD Crow. Why am I not playing it against in this meta right now? Why am I not playing that card? I'm gonna play DD Crow. I just remembered I have DD Crow. So he's got DD Crow. He's got Ghost Ogre. He's got this Adventure Engine for no reason. He's got Moonlit Chill for no reason. Like he's got Ghost Bell. He's got every hand trap. It's like it's like somebody's like Staples binder fell over and like all of them fell out. No, this is like, it's all Staples, the Adventure Engine, and Bestials. This deck was made to beat Fiendsmith, but it lost to us. So that's too damn bad for him. But he's got a lot of cool royals. He's got Axis Code Talker, Lightning Storm, Water Enchantress. A nice little batch of cards here. All right, let's hopefully pull something else that's good, because our pulls have been pretty good in the second half now. I guarantee you are. Please be something good. Please be something usable. Just, I beg you, please. Not a Mech Lord. Not a Worm. Please, something usable. DD Armageddon. Avolazar Dolka. I can't complain about this. This is actually a good card. Like, I can't complain about this. It's just we don't really use dinosaurs, but that's like really good. And it's good. We have 3 Megalosmasher X's, which is a normal dinosaur. But unfortunately, we have been unable to pull normal monster that support that just like summons normal monsters for free. We also have other good dinosaurs too. Like we have Oviraptor and like stuff like that. So like this is a good card. The problem is like in general, dinosaurs are like stupidly high rarity. Heratic, Dragon of Est, Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare is pretty good. Zoma the Spirit, that's a great card. That's a great card for our monster. This is so good. So good for our continuous monster deck, or continuous trap deck. And it's actually kind of good for our continuous, not continuous, but our just a going second trap deck. This is really good. This is one of those cards that can be like a game ender. Like it really can. Like it's so difficult to out. And like if your opponent goes to battle phase and they have low life points, you just summon Zoma the Spirit. If they run over it, they lose. Like it's such a great card in low life point situations. This is another great card for a going second trap deck. And then let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. Could be anything. That's a great card. We finally pulled a Bujin card. That's good. it's just good. Yeah, this card's really good. It's just generically good. You could detach. Yeah, send your entire hand to the graveyard. Minimum 1, draw 2 cards. If you have 1 card left, discard, draw 2. This is really good. The second half of this, I've never read. Like I said, we do have Bujin. We pulled a lot of Bujin cards, and this is just a good card. Tsukiyomi's a great card. This was actually the card that everyone used until Dugaris came out, and then no one ever used this again. It was just like Dugaris like kind of power crept this card. This is a really good pack. 1, 2, 3, 4 great pulls. And let me see what this does. This card's not terrible. It's like a worse Call the Haunted, but it's not terrible either, I guess. A lot of great pulls in this one. All right, let's open this pack, see what we get out of here. Hopefully we get something good. This one's not glowing, but Cashier Ogre is literally one of our best pulls ever. And it's a very low rarity card. This requires banish 5 spells. I don't think we're ever going to be able to do a stall turn. Dino Rustle, Magical Meltdown. I wish I pulled the rest of that engine because that's really good. Water, Canvas, and Performer Pal. That works with other stuff that doesn't make sense. Okay, so that's not going to work. Okay, we pulled even more stuff that's really good for this deck. Another Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare. I might cut this Weight Bridge because it's been a little dead, but like, bro, this deck just has so many great resources now. Another one of these is really good. Bujin Tsukiyomi is really good for a variety of different decks. It's 2 level 4 light monsters. I guess that's the one drawback. And then what else did we pull that was really good? Dolka. I guess I got to check the dinosaurs. And this too, the Zoma the Spirit. Oh, and just real quick too, when you go to Cashier Ogre, the card that it searches, we have Preparations, which is also really good. During either player's turn, special summon a Cashier monster, banish or in your hand. And when a trap effect is activated, you can look at your opponent's hand, banish 1 card face down. Also pretty damn good. So this could potentially, now that I have 2 Cashieras, it might actually be worth playing Preparations because it's an extra interruption. It could summon itself if we draw 2. Like, it might actually be worth playing. And then we have 3 Magical Meltdowns. I didn't even know we had 3 of this, but we don't have Alistair, unfortunately, which is what you need. And then also we have most of this stuff, actually. That's really good. We have Purgatrio. Purgatrio is only a common? Wow, that card's really good. But Invoked Mechaba, we don't have, and we don't have Invocation. What's crazy is you don't really need a lot of this stuff to make it usable. And we have 3 Magical Meltdowns, which is really good. This Ancient is so low rarity. It's actually it's mind-boggling how low rarity they made this. I'm shocked. Mechaba's not a UR. Alistair's not a UR. Magical Meltdown's not an SR. This isn't a UR. Like, I'm shocked that they didn't make this more high rarity, because there's so many shitty archetypes that have high rarity cards, but then like that's one of the greatest engines ever, and it's like not a single card is a UR. Okay, on a side note, we have our Constellar deck here, and I could definitely place in the Bujin Tsukiyomi. I think this card fits like a glove in here because it's 2 level 4 light monsters, bro. This deck is all light, so it's actually perfect. This is our best Gozen match deck, by the way, because everything is pretty much light in this deck. So that's pretty good. And then it has another effect here. I actually need... Yeah, this effect is pretty good, actually, in a Bujin deck. We did pull Bujins, like a lot of Bujins. Almost every Bujin, actually, we've pulled. We haven't pulled this one, which is, I think, the newest one. He's actually really good. But we pulled 2 copies of, like, this one and pretty much everything you could ever play in this archetype. Like, we have everything. We're missing him and hair, like this one right here, and the crane. Like, we're missing a couple, but we literally pulled almost the entire archetype. And oh, this is the new one that's like really outrageous. Yeah, this card's like actually really, really good. This is one of those cards where it's like if this was in any other archetype, it'd be like absolutely broken, but it's in Bujin, so it sucks. But this card's actually really, really good. But we were missing the ultra rares and also the Link monster, but we have this entire archetype pretty much, just missing a few things here and there. But yeah, I'll definitely add that. I'll save this. We could definitely use this later at some point. We might do like some sort of a roulette where we just play like a random deck. We have Constellar. Let me see what else. Yeah, I'm going to make probably a trap monster deck. I'm going to try to design that at some point, because I think we can actually get away with doing that because we keep pulling good trap monsters, especially today. Like, we have Zoma the Spirit and stuff like that. I think it'd be a fun deck to play. Apophis, Zoma the Spirit. We have the Angel Statue. We have like Prey of Juraigumo. A few others that I probably am not looking. Is there a way to look up trap monsters somehow? I guess you just have to look up continuous traps. Is there a way to look? Is there a way to look those up? I guess you just click continuous traps. Is there like a? No, there's not like a. Damn, they added a lot of stuff here. This is actually kind of cool. I guess if I type in 100 attack, it'll give me trap monsters, right? No, it will not. Okay, I tried to look up trap monsters, but it wouldn't let me. But I definitely have to put these together, like, off screen. But we definitely have a lot of cool trap monsters that I can probably create a pretty nice trap monster deck. This is actually a pretty good card, too, with Bestials. Dragon's Bind. I didn't realize we had 2 of it. It's not a bad card, actually, either. This is a pretty decent card. The problem is we only have 2 Bestials total. So it's not good enough. We have 2 Bestials. I guess you can technically use it with Bestials and Tiamatron and stuff like that, but it's just this is a great card, but there's 2 problems. Number 1, you have to go first. Number 2, other than having to go first, because it's only good once it's like already established. Outside of having to go first, you need dragons, and we just don't have that many. But in terms of continuous traps, we have the Tiki Mask, which is nice. The Tiki Mask is cool. Some of these other ones too, they summon a monster. You got to like read through them. But there's probably other ones here like this. Statue of Anguish summons a monster. We have this dude, the Embodiment. But this card is not that great. But I guess if we're filling in the trap monsters, we might as well play it. I think it's definitely something we could get away with. We definitely have enough trap monsters to get away with a trap monster. This is a trap monster. Yeah, it's Shape Snatch. We could definitely get away with playing that. I mean, the problem is, like, what are we going to do with the trap monsters exactly? Are we just summoning them just for the sake of summoning them? Dark Factory or more production? Like, are we just summoning them just to summon them? Like, I hope we have, like, some sort of a... I didn't even realize we had Monarch's Erupt. This is a pretty good card, too. If we get 3 of that, that could possibly be a deck building potential there. Yeah, I don't know if we actually do have enough trap monsters to build a trap monster deck. I would love to, especially since we pulled Uriah, and I think Uriah is awesome. This is another great card against Bestials. Royal Prison, really good against Bestials. Well, yeah, technically Bestials because Lubellion can't come back, but it's also really good against Fiendsmith, like outrageously good against Fiendsmith. They can't summon back anything. Great matchup there. Then we have Conquistador too, but he's just kind of a monster. He's not anything else. This is technically a trap monster too. So we have a decent amount of trap monsters, but I don't know if we have enough to really do anything with. We really have to like whittle down this exact deck that I'm showing you right now, and then we can play something cool. Okay, also I promised that I was going to go through the extra deck cards that we have. We've got a ton of extra deck cards. This is for the person who left the deck for me to play. I'm going to scroll through this just so you have a better idea of what to put in. Like I said, this is referring to the Phantom Knight deck that we have. That way you can fill it in with stuff that maybe you didn't know that I had. Because we have pulled a lot of stuff in the last few months. So there might be something else to fill out that deck. Like I said, I'm going to scroll through this. Phantom Knights is a cool engine. We haven't really explored it too much because we were missing a lot of the cards. But now we have a lot of the Phantom Knight cards. So we could definitely... I have 5 copies of this. That's crazy. But we can definitely fill out that engine a little bit better now. And it has a lot of recursion. And it can create a lot of resources. And overall, it's just a really, really cool engine. So these are like the extra deck monsters that are probably summonable in that deck. So like I said at the beginning of the episode, this deck right here, if we can potentially work on it, like I said, I don't have this and I don't have this. If we could potentially, this right here, I don't have those two. If we could potentially work on it, this would be a cool deck to play next episode because it'll probably reset the format. La, 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 la.